Hello there, good morning. It is yet another astonishing moment to have you on the screens of GH Police Television. It is 19th June 2026, and you're welcome to the camouflaged Friday edition of the Safe Star Show, your ultimate morning companion for a secure and vibrant day ahead. I'm Sergeant Yao Boaite Boaten, your host, bringing you the pulse of safety live from the studios of GH Police Television right inside the National Police Headquarters. This show is streaming live on all our social media platforms, precisely on X, on YouTube, on Facebook, on TikTok. Let's get mutually active. Let's get dialogic. Send us your questions, your thoughts, your comments, your observations, and we will do well and read them out to you. Again, we are also available on the digital satellite television channel 362. That is DSTV channel 362. Let's get interactive as well. Now, joining me this morning, as usual, as my co-host, is the Halcyon policewoman, Sergeant Theresa Ado. Good morning, Sergeant Tess.
Good morning, Sergeant Boaite.
How are you doing?
Very well, yourself?
I'm also doing fantastic. You know, when it gets to Friday, the feeling is, extraordinary.
Yeah.
You know, because we are preparing to, usher ourselves into the weekend.
Yes.
You know, after a very stodgy week, and then it's Friday.
Yeah.
It's about time we have to relax,
unwind,
and then think about what is really going to transpire over the weekend.
That's so.
Especially coming against the backdrop of Ghana Black Stars having a miraculous win against Panama.
Indeed, yeah.
Did you watch the game?
I did.
Are you
I
sure?
did, yeah.
Full 90 minutes plus.
I did.
What were your observations?
I told you that I think we actually had a couple of chances that
Are you sure?
we missed then. But then it is also good to know that the defense area was also kept tight.
Our defense?
Our defense.
Okay.
Yes, that is what I saw, that
Okay.
it was kept tight.
It was so tight and solid.
Very, very
The pairing of Jonas Adete and then Jerome Opoku.
Exactly.
And then right back and the left back, Marvin Senyaya and then Gideon Mensah.
Exactly. So they didn't expose the keeper so much to the opponent.
Okay.
But I must also say that the keeper was also very good at Izigi.
All right.
Right. He also did a marvelous job.
But at a point, he got injured and was replaced by Benjamin Asari.
Asari, yes. Yeah. So I think in all, it was a plus to us. Like we said the last time, all we needed was a 3 points. And so it came. Just like it was late in coming though, but yes.
But you see, do you now understand why I was unable to give
a prediction?
A prediction when Sergeant Kwesi said that you're going to win by 2-1.
2-1.
Yeah.
Yes. That is because, you actually have ruled the Panama team out.
Exactly.
Yes. But, in this football game, you never can tell.
Yeah.
Anything is possible on the field.
Absolutely. And then before the game also, we had some seemingly prophets who were also making some prophetic declarations. As it stands now, most of them have been exposed.
All right.
Those who were able to get the correct predictions stand out.
Right.
Particularly, there's one prophet who I think is on the Sprinters Road. During the game, around I think 11:30 thereabouts, he was live engaging his members with some prayers, and then he said that the Black Stars were going to score from the 81st minute of the game. And so Ghanaians should relax. In as much as we're not expecting the performance that they displayed during the first half, we're still going to win. That prophecy came to fruition and we eventually won by 1 goal. So that man,
that's the most
I
important
think, yes, he has earned the respect of Ghanaians.
It's the most important thing, at least we have our 3 points secured.
Yeah.
Yes. So
and on Tuesday, we are playing against England.
Yeah, England.
Yeah.
Yes.
The Three Lions of England. They won their preceding game before ours by 4 goals to 2 against Croatia.
So let's see how that one also plays, because I don't know. I know of Rooney then. I don't know if Fitzgerald was also part of England's team.
Yes, exactly. There. So, those were the players that
those teams during the era were so strong. We don't know if they still hold that spirit in the team, the England team, as we have now.
But they beat Croatia by 4 goals to 2.
Yes, but
Hurricane. Do you know Hurricane?
Like they are playing us.
Exactly.
Yeah, so we should think about us.
So you're not thinking about your opponents?
For them, we haven't. No, I'm talking about the England-Ghana team match.
Yeah.
So I am saying that if that spirit still is in them now, in the England team now, then we should be on the lookout, because we shouldn't really take chances at all.
Yes, because the Three Lions of England are also tipped to be favorites to win the World Cup. In fact, so it tells you that they have a very formidable side.
That's so.
And so Ghanaians must be wary of them, especially when we can't, leave them for them to have chances within our 18-yard box. If not, we'll be punished. But we are praying that on Tuesday, we'll come face to face with them at 8 p.m.
Sure.
At least a draw for Ghana Black Stars would be okay to see us gain qualification to the
to
next round.
The next one with Croatia, which is also a strong team, I must
right?
say.
Yeah. They also lost against England.
Right, but that was Lucas them. If we still have those things there.
They have the likes of Luka Modric and co, So it's going to be an interesting game.
We're wishing our men the best.
Oh, yes.
Wishing our guys the best.
We hope that they will improve game after game. Sure. Yes, so the performance against Panama is going to improve. Hopefully against England.
Yes.
If not, it's not going to turn out to be very so good.
Let's like they're saying, we should back them with prayers, eh?
Everyone is praying.
The fire thing.
Everyone is praying. So it's about your performance.
Last time, Kosovo said we should pray a lot. Yes, so let's see what happens. But we can only wish them the best. The very best.
And so we are ready to kickstart your day safely on this platform, whether you are thinking about moving from your recent or current location to your respective destination because of the heavy vehicular traffic you are anticipating or congestion on your routes. We've got you covered. Or you're even planning your weekend from today because today is Friday. I mean, you're on the right spot. It is still the Safe Start Show on GH Police Television. We'll be starting off our segment with traffic updates, where my colleague, Sergeant Yusuf Brahma, is back with us in the studios today. He earlier visited a particular location. He'll be bringing us a live report with what is really transpiring when it comes to the vehicular movement and all of that, the traffic situation there. We'll also be bringing you police today, where we get into police-related stories over the previous 24 hours. Our colleagues are already with us here in the studio. They're going to do us those honors. We'll also be switching over to the police hospital when it's time for your essential health tips. We're bringing you a particular comprehensive subject presentation on a health topic that is so pivotal to your human development. And then with our big conversation today, Sergeant Tess, we are having the evergreen Assistant Commissioner of Police, Mr. Alexander Obin, to tell us about the amendment of the Road Traffic Act.
Sure.
Some of the changes that authorities have made that is really going to, change the dynamics. There's now a paradigm shift. The last time he came here, he told us that where police officers will be seen standing on the roads, telling people to bring out their license, and then the back and forth and all of that is now going to be a thing of the past. Because provisions of this particular act is not going to really center on the
face-to-face approach.
I mean, the human part of the whole law, but then it is going to be centered on technology, where data and science is going to do the work for the police service. And so it tells you that we have taken a step ahead when it comes to crime fighting and crime prevention. So Mr. Obin will be joining us later on the show for us to discuss the amendment of the Road Traffic Act. If you're a driver, you're a motorist, you're a road user, I'm urging you to stay tuned on this platform because you're going to learn a lot. Please, you need to acquaint yourself with whatever thing that we'll learn or discuss when it comes to the Road Traffic Act, because either you own, whether you own a vehicle or you also patronize any vehicle, you must still know the law. Because in the case where any police officer tries to manipulate or have their way around the law, you stand to correct them. So this is what we're going to have on our conversation today with Assistant Commissioner of Police, Mr. Alexander Obin, joining us later on the show. And then we'll take time to celebrate police officers, their loved ones, and our colleagues from sister state security agencies who are celebrating their birthdays still in the month of June. We'll share time, to share their excitement in their remarkable journey that they've chalked. And then a bit of sports coming up because we are still in the World Cup World Cup moments. Yesterday, the Bafana South Africans were in action. They drew against Czech Republic or Czechia. Other African countries are able to also have their sports today and then the weekend. We'll bring you some tips, sports tips when it comes to the sports updates on the show. Some disciplines within the police sports directorate will also be in action over the weekend, particularly the volleyball team and the basketball team as well. So we'll take time and then bring you those developments. So we are ready to kickstart the show by now. By then we are going for our first break. When we resume from the break, we'll keep up the ship sailing. Remember that the safe start leads to a great day. Stay tuned. We'll be right back. Welcome back. It is now time for us to get in with our traffic updates. And my colleague, Sergeant Yusuf Brahima, is back with us in the studios from the Kufuor Avenue at Abeka Junction to be precise, where he visited earlier this morning to bring us what is really transpiring when it comes to our vehicular development on that particular stretch. Good morning, Sergeant Brahima.
Good morning, big man.
I hope you are fine.
I'm fine, thank you. How about you?
I'm also doing excellent. Today's Friday.
Sure.
So happy Juma Mubarak.
Thank you very much.
Colleagues.
Thank you.
Yeah.
You love your Fridays.
You know, right?
Yes.
After a very stodgy week.
Of course.
I mean,
you must dine and wine. Yes. And then your people.
Yeah. You know, do you not understand why I was unable to give you a prediction?
Oh, Charlie.
Yes, I told you. I envisaged the strength of the Panamanians, you know, and so I didn't want to give any score. I'm like, Kusite, you are telling us that we are going to win my Now, and I believe when we ask him going forward, he will tell you that we are going to be very, very circumspect with his predictions.
But you see, I mean, statistically, I think when you look at the FIFA rankings, Panama is ahead of us, right?
Oh, yes, 34th.
Yes, but then, we are 70.
No, but Brahima, personally, I don't think FIFA rankings.
It actually plays more. We got back in 2006. I mean, we were nowhere, but we beat the likes of Czech and then all that. So you're right. Yes.
Where were we at that time?
You're right.
And we were able to get to the quarterfinals.
You're right.
So football is about mentality.
You're right.
Yes. When you're on the field of play, and then you speak to yourself as a team that we need to win. Forget about FIFA rankings.
You see, now I think the advice that we must give to Ghanaians is that when you're watching the ball, do not anticipate that you see good football.
Exactly.
You understand? You must prepare your heart for shocks and
young legal practitioners.
Oh yes. But that was even after Ghana had won.
No, but you know, I chanced on I think a shot of her chats when I think during the first part of the game Ghana wasn't playing so well.
Okay.
She said that she couldn't stand it any longer because her heart was beating so fast.
Oh.
That, you know, yes. So I think at that time,
you should have stopped watching the
wake
game.
up and then
you see that you get the results.
I know it tells you about how passionate Ghanaians are
about football. You're right.
Sadly, yesterday we were informed that she has lost her life.
Too bad about that. So I think this one is a general advice to all of us. Exactly. I mean, when you're watching the game, if you know that you don't have the heart to, take the shock that will come, just sleep. I mean, when you wake up, you hear the results. For that one, it will not be, any trouble for you. You understand? So we beg you, for our team now, I mean, even if we win, it is a hard win. So you're not going to get the Ghana. You're not going to get the blasters of the 2006, the 2010, and then even the 2014, a bit of 2014. That is not the game we have now. So please, we beg you. So relax when you are watching our games. I mean, we had the 3 points at least. So let's see. I mean, one good thing about it is that I think about 8 third best placed teams will also qualify.
Exactly. Yes. So once we get 4 points, we'll be good to go.
Yes. So let's pray that we'll be able to find our way through that. So good morning and then welcome to today's traffic update on the Safe Start Show with me, Sergeant Yusuf Brahima. So today, before we go into the jurisdiction that we are bringing you the update from, let's look at the traffic situation from the National Police Headquarters. So from the Dankwa Circle to the Ghana National Fire Service, there's a bit of traffic. I mean, officers have still been deployed to ensure that you can move around easily without any trouble there. And also from the fire service to the Kwame Nkrumah Circle, there's, a bit of traffic as well, but officers have still been deployed there to ensure that you can move around easily without any pressure. So just as my brother said, we are just returning from the J.A. Kufuor Avenue, that is from Abeka Junction all the way through to the Kwame Nkrumah Circle, where we captured videos of exactly what is happening there so that you know what to do when you are moving around that location this morning. This morning the rain is coming in and then going off, so depending on where you are, you may fall into the rain. So please also anticipate that when you are coming out from the house and then you're moving onto the road. So producer, kindly let viewers know exactly what is happening on the J.A. Kufuor Avenue as captured a while ago. All right, so just as you can see on your shot, that is a traffic situation from Abeka Junction through the Ghana Telecom all the way to the depot, that is the police training school. Just as you can see, the inner lane is flooded, so you wouldn't be able to use that lane. So it means that you are left with just 2 lanes to manage if you are moving from Abeka Junction through the Ghana Telecom. And just as you can see, the rain is also coming in and then going off. So please, when you're moving around that section of the road this morning, know that is the situation there. And also from the Alajo to Car Price, just as you can see on your screen, there's also free flow of traffic on that side of the road as well. But just as I said earlier, the rains can also come in and go off at any point in time. So also anticipate that as well. And also from Aveno, as you can see on your shot leading to Odo Rise, there's also free flow of traffic there. So please anticipate that as well. And then also from Odo Rise leading to the Kwame Nkrumah Circle bus stop, just as you can see on the shot, because of the bus stop, I mean, you will not be able to go through easily as you would have expected to. You have to slow down a bit, moving around the Vodafone, getting to the roundabout. So just after the roundabout, the traffic will move. Just as you can see on your shot, traffic is free just ahead of the bus stop. So just as you can see, after the bus stop, you'll be able to move your way through that section of the road if you are going to Accra Central, or whether you are using a turn under the bridge or the overhead to the National Police Headquarters, or you are even going to the New Plant Station. You find your way easily through that section of the road. The only issue that you have on that stretch is the one at the Vodafone bus stop, where you have to manage yourself, because I mean the bus stop is busy. People will have to alight and board vehicles there. So that is the only place that you have a bit of trouble on that section of the road. And just as I said, you wouldn't know where the rains are, because for some time now it could be free at your end and it also be raining somewhere else, so you don't know when you fall into the rains. So just as I always say, during this rainy season, make sure that your tires are in very good condition, because a worn out tire during this rainy season is a danger for you. It could put you into trouble. And then if you are also a fan of using your phones when you're driving, then you are adding additional danger to it as well. So please anticipate that you could fall into a rain when you're moving out of the house this season, because just as we said, the rain comes in and goes out at any time that it deals first. You wouldn't know when it will meet you on the road, so anticipate that as well. So that is all for the traffic update today that has been brought to you from the J.A. Kufuor Avenue, that is from Abeka Junction all the way to the Kwame Nkrumah Circle. There's no major traffic issue there, unless there's another incident that could actually hinder the movement of traffic on that stretch of the road. But for now, the traffic situation on that stretch is very normal. You could find your way through easily from Abeka Junction all the way to Kwame Nkrumah Circle. The only problem is the inner lane at the Ghana Telecom University that is flooded. It means that you'll be able to manage 2 lanes out of the 3 lanes that are there. So please make sure that you'll be able to follow this directive, so that you not find yourself into any trouble when you're moving through that section of the road. But my brother Sergeant Yaboate Boateng, before we wrap up the traffic update, you know, our brother Inspector Solomon Ban, who lost the wife, the child, and then the driver of that vehicle also happened to be his brother-in-law, which is the wife's second, the one that comes to after the wife. Yes. So the 1 week is happening this Saturday, that is tomorrow. So to you, Inspector Solomon Ba, our condolences to you still, and then the family. So this is just a special invitation from all of us to, I mean, everyone who would want to come and sympathize with us as we celebrate or observe the 1 week of our dear sister that we lost through that incident. So the late Madam Emilia Ban Opoku, and then her son, that is Obrimpon Kwadwo Nancheti Ban, and then also the brother, which is Michael Opoku, the brother-in-law of Inspector Solomon Ban. The 1 week observation is happening tomorrow, that is Saturday 20th June 2026 at the local park, which is at Shukura. It will start at 6 a.m. to 6 p.m. So kindly join us as we observe this day. This special invitation is coming from DCOP Mr. Alex Wowolo, the commanding officer of the Accra Central MTTD, ASP Mr. I.B. Amuako, and all the officers and men at the Accra Central MTTD, from myself and also from officers at the Traffic Enforcement Investigation of the Accra Central MTTD. So still our special and then special condolences to you, Inspector Solomon Ban, and then the family of Madam Emilia Ban, and also Michael Opoku, who is the brother-in-law of our brother, Inspector Solomon Ban. We know that God has kept you, and we pray that He continues to keep you and see you through this troubling times. So over to you, my brother, Sergeant Yaboate Boateng. Continue the rest of this show.
Thank you so much, Sergeant to see Brahma, and we are promising that we'll be there tomorrow to support my brother, Inspector Solomon Ban, on the loss of your wife and then your child in that particular tragic accident. We are still praying that may you receive comfort from our Lord Jesus in this difficult moment. And so away from that, you are done with the traffic updates on the Safe Start Show, and that was brought to us by Sergeant Yusuf Brahima from his earlier visit today at the J. Kufuor Avenue, Abeka Junction to Kwame Nkrumah Circle, telling us how motorists or road users are advised to be very cautious when using that particular stretch of the road, because it is a wet Friday morning, and so please be mindful of how you navigate your way around. All right, let me send good morning to some policewomen who are watching us live on GH Police Television at the typing pool of the police hospital. Policewoman Chief Inspector Madam Dora Kisia Boaji, Policewoman Chief Inspector Madam Belinda Sari, and then Policewoman Inspector Asana Bedi. Again, it is Friday, and then happy Juma Mubarak to all our Muslim friends and viewers who watch us on GH Police Television, especially Alhaji Muhammad Al Hassan, the National Youth Zabraba Ambassador. Happy Juma Mubarak to you as you visit the mosque to pray. Remember us in your prayers. All right, so it is now time for us to bring you police today. Enjoy this brief break. I want to resume. Our colleagues are ready to get into the police-related stories. Stay on, we'll be right back.
If you just joined us, you're watching Safe Start here on GH Police TV. We are streaming live on our social media handles at Ghana Police Service, also live on DSTV channel 362. Get interactive with us, send us your messages and your mind-boggling questions. We will do well to read them and also get you answers to those questions. We are also live and interactive on WhatsApp number 0246 226064. It is time to bring you updates on police-related stories that is shaping our communities. And we have our officers already seated here to bring us that news. We have Sergeant Kwesi Tewia and Constable Mabel Brown. Good morning, officers.
Good morning.
How are we doing?
We're doing great.
Well,
Great. It's Friday.
Yeah.
The last time we were saying preparation is still ongoing.
yeah.
Are we anyway headway towards it?
I believe I'm going to have a wonderful weekend.
Okay.
Though I'm going to do a little bit of cleaning, I'll go to the beach and enjoy
Wow.
the breeze a little.
Wow. That's so good. Sergeant Kwesi Tewia.
Now-
What do you esim eyana?
Na wotwe wie de enyuma bebre ho ye wo wedding ahodo e wo ho nom na eyi nso wo kakra.
Right.
Nti eye busy ma ye kakra.
Very busy, right. But we are saying we've made some progress today as well. We've made some arrests, and then the IG also sent some cautioning words to SS students who are out of school.
Yes.
Please do take us through.
All right. So in today's top stories, we have police arrest wanted car snatching suspect, and also police caution students as WASSCE completion approaches. Now to the details. Police arrest wanted car snatching suspect. The Ashanti South Regional Police Command has arrested a suspect wanted in connection with a series of car snatching robberies and vehicle thefts in the Ashanti region. The suspect, William Opoku, also known as Father Blessing, was arrested during an intelligence-led operation at Tehran near Kumasi after police identified hideouts used by him and his gang at Tehran and Pankrono. During interrogation, the suspect admitted involvement in several vehicle thefts, including stealing of Toyota Corolla on the Anyuan Kwanta Sansu stretch, a police officer's Toyota Corolla at Pankrono, another Toyota Corolla at Moro Market, and a white Toyota Corolla at Anglaga Junction, all in Kumasi. He subsequently led police to recover the white Corolla from a workshop where it was undergoing repairs. He also confessed to involvement in the attack on a police officer at Kronum Brokutu on 5th July 2025, during which an AK-47 assault rifle and ammunition were stolen. The suspect further identified his accomplices as Prince alias Kelawa, Sule as Shango Spirit, Bonkro as Okoronko, Aki, and Yao Entry. Police mounted a follow-up operation on 17th June 2026 and spotted Sule alias Shango Spirit, Bonkro alias Okoronko, and another suspect riding an unregistered Honda PCX motorbike. During an attempt to arrest them, the rider allegedly knocked down a police officer and opened fire while fleeing. Police returned fire, during which Sule alias Shango Spirit and another suspect, identified as Long Story, sustained gunshot injuries, while Bonkro alias Okoronko escaped. Suspect Sule alias Shango Spirit has been linked to several car snatching and vehicle theft cases, including those at Anyang Kwanta Sanso, Angloga Junction, and Moro Market, as well as the attack on the police officer. The stolen AK-47 rifle is believed to be with William Opoku alias Father Blessing for safekeeping. The injured suspects were rushed to the Bekwai Municipal Hospital for treatment, but were pronounced dead on arrival. Their bodies have since been deposited at the hospital mortuary for preservation and autopsy. Suspect William Opoku is currently in police custody, assisting investigations, while efforts have been intensified to arrest the remaining accomplices, including Bonkro alias Okoronko, and to recover stolen vehicles, the AK-47, and ammunitions.
Asante Mantam no atoye afama prosifo akire obarima bi a ohwehwe no se ono de owiawia ahyen ahodo ewo Asante Mantam no emu. Wodi nimde ene kokoamunsem a oboboa no eso akire William Opoku a ofre no se Father Blessing ewo anwa a ben Kumase prosim hu emiaye no a one ne kuo ene ekohintaye ewo anwa ene pankro no empotem ho bra obisa na nsem no ogitumu se no kre wa wi ahyan hodo bebre a emu bi ene Toyota Corolla bia wo wi ano ewo anwa nkwanta ene asanso kwa no so afei prosini bi Toyota Corolla nso a wo wi ano ewo pankro no no ono a no ko wi aye ana afei nso Toyota Corolla bi nso so a foforo bia wo wi ano ewo moro dwam nso ono a bi mu san ko bia Toyota Corolla fita baako ewo Angloga enkwanta ewo Kumase actually odi aprosifo ekofo Toyota Corolla fita no ewo adwumaye bia na oguso ACC osaka se okawone a ekoto share prosini bi so ewo kronom brokutu ewo kitawonsa bosome ne da etoso enum ewo mfiempem yenu eni aduenu enum no emu eho ena owia etio AK-47 baako ena afenso etio aboba eka ho nso so owia de ka ho osan bo ne mfefo a oka ho edin se Prince our friend se Kelawa, Sule our friend se Shango Spirit, Bonkro our friend se Okoronko, Aki ena fe Yawantwi nso eyenkrofo a wono won kwakro no bo wo aya ho mobobo so me ne da etoso edo enso ewo emfie empem yeno eni aduonu nsia no emu no prosi adwumako no etu won so safoforo ena wo hunu se Sulea dodo no afre no se Shango Spirit, Bonkro ana hotedin eni Okoronko eni ofoforo bi ete Honda PCX moto bi a eni ahyanso de eso bra prosi 4% wachire won no wode ne moto no ebo prosi ni baako ena afei nso odwane no na ototo atuo edegu aprosifo no eso eno ma aprosifo no enso esane atuo no bi ede mane won na enam so ema Sule adodo no a efre no se Shango Spirit ene ofofra wo fre no se Long Story epra wo sa atututuo no mu ena Bonkro adodo no a efre no Okoronko no de onya kwan edwane ye prosi hwehwemu e kire se Sule adodo no a efre no se Shango Spirit eka woni a ekobo kro no ewo hwan kwanta ene asanso Angloga enkwanta ene moro dwem ono a omoa nso ena oto hye prosini bi eso a wogi ni to AK-47 ene etuaboba ekeka ho ana fe nso owie ye no Adano William Opoku nso adodo no efre no Father Blessing so enchen no etu no Father Poku adodo no afre no Blessing no enso enchen a ogidi se wo hwe so wode woni opra no ekọ ayaresa bia se nka okopa ayaresa ma won nanso koduro no na wokọ nkrachi dada wode won amu nso akogu amukrabia ewa ayaresa bia ho a ogu so eye emu enhwemu sese de William Opoku ewa prosefo nsem a oboa ama hwehwemu akoso ebra prosefo yesa enhwem adwumaden na wode akire won a eka ho na fe nso wakire okoronko na wasan ageka ahodo bi nso a ebia ade akọ hinta na fe AK47 tuo no ene ehu to buba eka ho nyina nso prosefo beje di aba.
Now away from the robberies, police caution students as WASSCE completion approaches. As final year students across the country prepare to complete the West African Senior School Certificate Examination WASSCE on Friday, 19th June 2026, the Ghana Police Service wishes to urge all candidates to remain disciplined, law-abiding, and to celebrate responsibly upon the conclusion of their examinations. The service reminds students that acts of violence, vandalism, arson, assault, and any other unlawful conduct carry serious criminal consequences that can permanently jeopardize their futures and derail the academic careers they have worked hard to build. The police will not hesitate to arrest and prosecute any students found engaging in such conduct. The service has recorded 2 incidents of students' violence in the Upper East region that resulted in the arrest of 6 students. At Zebula Senior Technical School in the Upper East region, 2 students were arrested in connection with the arson of a teacher's apartment. At Boku Senior High School, 4 students were arrested for rioting, assault on school staff, and destruction of school and private property. The Ghana Police Service urges students, parents, guardians, and school authorities to work together to promote a culture of discipline, respect, and peace.
Ghana Police adwumako no ede kokobon nsem atudwa ka kire dusuafo a ebo ho ede ensohwe a wo tra ya friend say wasi na bawie no se won nyina emo ho moden se obedi emra so na wadan subampa adi afei onfa ahweyie enye onade ye nyina ebra wo tre ensohwe a etwato no Police kokobon ene se basabasa ye adan ene niema eseye oja hyehye atutrasem ene ne ya hodo a etia emra no mofra entwe wo ho frisa niema no nyina ho ifri se ebetumi asai emoden a adesuafo yi abo ede atofapem ama won ngomasua ene won daache no prosi esan so abokoko se wonhwe na obi onhwe obi anim wo emra ebuo so na obia wode no behye sa basabasa yemu no obekire no ntem so ede no akogina asemde bia ahonhare so process na nsan wa kire adesuafo ensia wa tivido apoye mantam no mu esan basabasa ye ensem mienu ebi ho ne edika no ewo zubila ento aso suku mu wa kire adesuafo mienu ewo ocheche ni bi efi a wade eja ehye eho Sanso ena wo bokunto asosuku mu nso wo kire disuanfo enan wo basabasa ye ene atutrasem eho owieye ena wo san enso ebro sukufo anase wo bro school no mu adwumayefo bi eprepra won ese wo japade enso edeka ho Ghana Police adwumako no ehye enkran se asuafo awofo ahwefo ene school mpanifo nyina enkamom emasubampa adebuo eni asumdwe entimpa ewo yin school ahodo no nyina emu.
Right, thank you so much, officers. I think it's a refreshing news that the leader of this snatching syndicate, car snatching syndicate, has been nabbed. Yes. I think it's a very good news to us, and it's going to also help unravel a lot more stories, a lot more crimes that have been committed by these persons. Sajiboite.
Yes,
what do you have to say on this?
First of all, we'll have to commend the Ashanti South Regional Police Command for this wonderful job done. Right from the write-up of our publication, it tells you that this man has uncontrollable cravings for Toyota Corolla vehicles.
That's right.
And he only adopts a way of robbing you of that particular vehicle. He can be in the best position to explain to us why he has interest in that particular type of or brand or model of car. He has been on our wanted list for quite some months now, and it is only refreshing as police officers when we hear that a criminal, a hardened criminal of such nature has been arrested. He has other people that support him in his operations, and I believe that since the main person or the main character has been arrested, he will help in investigations for us to also get the others who are also involved.
That's true.
When you have such people in society like that, it makes life quite uncomfortable, you know. And so, as police officers, and then as an institution where we are committed to ensure that we protect lives and properties, we are also going to stand or sit aloof to watch such people commit such heinous crimes. We are also promising the public that we are always alert on our grounds, and we are also firm to ensure that if, you know, these are testaments to what we keep talking about on this platform, that when you commit the offense, you'll be arrested.
Sure.
And it appears that these criminals, they are not listening to whatever thing we are telling them. And so they should go ahead to commit a crime. We'll also go ahead and arrest them. Once you are arrested, you are prosecuted as well.
Definitely.
And we'll fish out all these criminals from our society.
Definitely.
Now, with our younger brothers and sisters who will also be completing their second cycle education, hopefully today, I don't know whether they are not aware of what is ahead of them. I've been seeing videos on social media platforms where these younger ones feel they are done with school. Our younger brothers and sisters, you are even about to start your education.
Yeah.
This one is prelims, you understand? Yes. So the main issue is there. And you don't also even know whether what you have written, you are going to pass or not. And you are misbehaving. If you do not know, when you are arrested by the police and then you have any criminal record with the police, it is going to haunt you in the future.
Definitely.
So we keep advising you that don't do anything to jeopardize or endanger the career you want to build in future.
So true.
You know, we see people, younger ones, vandalizing school properties, fighting or beating teachers and all of that. You are less than 18 years and you are found in this act. What will be of you when you grow up?
When you grow up,
you know. And most of you have the vision of, you know, passing your WASSCE, getting into the universities, the technical universities, and then other areas to further your education. And with this attitude or with this conduct, where will you get to? And so we also go ahead and then tell our parents, guardians, for them to instill discipline into our younger ones. Yes. You know, when you have discipline, I don't think you find yourself engaging in such acts. Disciplined children, for them, they know what they want to achieve in life, and so they are very committed to their ambitions. Then the indisciplined ones are those who go around to misbehave. And with the police, we will arrest you. We will not hesitate at all to arrest and prosecute.
Right.
Yeah. So in as much as you are, we know that we understand the dynamics and all of that. You know, you are yearning to come out of school because you think you are tired. You haven't gotten anywhere. But then even with this, your 3 years or 4 years in senior high school, you have the chunk of your burden ahead of you. Some will be, even with their first degree, they will go ahead to have their
want to proceed to
exactly. And so you have a long way to go. So you just step by step. And so if you are done with your WASSCE, just be grateful to God, thank God for life, and then be hopeful that you pass and pass well, and then make your parents proud. But don't resort to violence. Don't resort to misconduct. That is not an answer to whatever thing that is going through you now. Right.
Constable Brown, anything to add?
So kudos to our police officers who put their lives on the line to make sure we are safe. And I always say that crime may have its mayday, but every day for the thief, one day
for the master.
For the master. So if you are thinking of committing a crime or considering crime, think twice, because the Ghana Police Service is relentless in pursuing justice. And also to our sisters, our little brothers and sisters who are happy they've completed SHS. There's more to come.
Yes.
There's more to come. So they should expect life. There's something very big ahead of them. So they should expect more from life, and they can celebrate, but not at the expense of our safety and discipline, because it can cost them a lot.
Right. Sergeant Area,
Yo, but that's
take on any of them.
You better yenuanma prosifo e wa santimo ntemato yefam modemo a wabo ede sa owura William ne mfefo aba emra no se ne na Sajimbo Iteka na utumu se korola de wo hiawa nya de obomo akwan nani wo ho pa enti prosifo hwehwe na che ye de rade asese yenuanom aye dwumaden amba ene yensa aka wo mo a ye de okwa gina mra na woni asese wo wuo nso wawu afa ho rademfo onkransie say obetima basadia na ye se ye kan se enye futusem ma afoforo nso a ogidi se kronobone abonefo sem nko nso na obetimi afa ma wonsa akwa no se enye dwuma papa eti wontwe won ho mfiri ho ye nuanom a ewie school no enso ye besre na wahwe ahweyi efiri se enne nigi a obegye no se wanye no kwampa so a ebetimi di nso anso bone aba wodachi besei enti na process dwuma ko no ebo sa kokoboy se yenyina yenya hweyi na fe ya mano ne yenuanom nso opia bonten a yemma wafutuo yie enhwe ba bia wokọ se enye biaye anade a wokwakoye made adebone bi ehun susuanso ene de abre won yese won se obia ntu na namon yie na dachi papa bi wo wanim.
Right, thank you so much. I think a lot has been said by colleagues over here. What I would also add to where there's the younger ones who have just come out or will soon be coming out of school. Please, this is an advice to you. So take it. Don't sleep on it. Because once you commit, the law will catch up with you. Right. So we'll be zooming into our next segment. Stick and stay for this quick breather. We'll come right back after this.
Are you aware an invisible eye is watching you? Have you ever had an altercation with a police officer about a road traffic offense where you felt you were right? Have you ever lost a loved one due to a breach of a road traffic regulation as a motor rider? Do you always obey road traffic regulations? Do you know that driving on the shoulders of the road is an offense? How has your general experience with the police officers on our roads been like? It is for these and other reasons that the Ghana Police Service, in collaboration with the Ministry of Interior, National Road Safety Authority, the DVLA, and other stakeholders, have come up with an initiative to ensure sanity on our roads and prevent road accidents. TrafficTech GH is an automated system introduced by the Ghana Police Service to enforce road traffic regulations. The system uses cameras and sensors to enforce road traffic regulations. So you see, police invisible eyes are watching. Pew!
Hello.
Hello, Mama Joa.
Hey, only I'm at home, can't you?
What is say?
Namia do more, but on away.
Abdo, a mega yo-yo, with schoolmate.
What's home, can't you?
Hey, it's a sad dear. It's a cookie or Canada.
Wow.
I couldn't be up and no point in a show number every week. Company no air pay and my 4 or Canada. Now, she said, a woman is say, company no bit ya imu half. Now pay man switch you half. Sikadina 80,000. And no sana at
Mama, Madame Fubia could be Canada. Nana name Chanoboga. Must say, Abao, a good year to man say, Miss Meeting me free Ghana, about the Canada Canada. Oh, must say, a male one in the say, company no. I'm moving to your sick, I'm moving to your half, I'm just made to your half. Into you mean your war woman home.
Nana, you want to the other. Say, in Papa Phobia or Maba. Or Papa Catcher will say, or Canada, and then say, or France, Empo, a Buchin Kuna can be. No, Catcher will say, Aquanaba, Inti, Aquanian, agent, a war, Nigeria, Cote d'Ivoire, and answer Burkina Faso. Inti fa no no grata na ho na obefi na wa Canada anase France anase abuchi nkuru na aka na nyaka sabe sinibu eyentro ko du ha obechi wase den obechi musika nyina oja ko nyina obechi no bia wa foso obeso etinse a wonsusu fa nipa mi rubra na sai nipa wonya mfo ma nko a komba jusa nkwambe nyina nipa mbetuma yemu ebetuma ye obusoni betuma o ma betuma ye papa ani ma no mfa sa kwanya wonsu na mi ntuga na fu nyina
na we de medasi
ntimi ni anom na mama ni ndawo na ma nkwa nkoto sai nipa boni ni no ana nipa boni fo no afidie.
Welcome back from that break and thanks for staying with us. It is still the Safe Start Show on GH Police Television. This is where you stay informed, you stay ahead, you stay safe. Next segment coming up has got to do with your essential health tip. And so we are moving straight to the police hospital where Deputy Superintendent of Police, Madam Theodora Nchiwa, who is the head of the physiotherapy units at the police hospital, is ready to give us a presentation on what Parkinson's disease is all about. So let's enjoy this. We'll be right back.
Good morning. Welcome to Health Tips on Safe Start on Ghana Police TV. Have you noticed a loved one's hand shaking whilst at rest? Or a loved one taking a step and looking very rigid? Or having a shuffling feet? Most people think that this could be aging, but it can be something very serious called Parkinson's disease. 11th April is World Parkinson's Disease Day. And as a result, we want to use this opportunity to educate on Parkinson's disease. Parkinson's disease is a disease that affects a part of the brain called the substantia nigra. It is the dark pigmented portion of the brain. And inside the substantia nigra is dopamine secreting neurons. With Parkinson's disease, this chemical called dopamine is reduced and hence affects movement. Now let's move to signs and symptoms. People that have Parkinson's mostly will present with their hands shaking involuntarily whilst at rest. Also, they may look very rigid or stiff. Also, they have issues with balance. Some may even present with very low or soft voice. Some also have small handwriting, so the person was writing very visibly, but now all of a sudden the handwriting has become very small. Some also present with loss of bladder control. Now let's look at the stages of Parkinson's. There are 5 stages of Parkinson. Stage 1 is a very early stage, and stage 2 also is an early stage. But the difference between stage 1 and stage 2 is that with stage 1, you will see the symptoms on one side of the person's body, so it's unilateral. But with stage 2, you will see the symptoms on both sides, it's bilateral. Stage 3 is moderate, it means that the disease is progressing. Stage 4 is advanced, and stage 5 is very advanced. Most times when the patient is at stage 5, there is little that we can do. Now let's take a look at management. Let me state this. Parkinson's disease cannot be cured, but it can be managed effectively by a multidisciplinary team. The team will have to be made up of neurosurgeons, occupational therapists, physiotherapists, nurses. This is a group of people that come together to give the best of care to people with Parkinson's disease. Some of the treatments that we give to patients with Parkinson's include medications, physiotherapy, and also exercise and lifestyle changes. Now, let me clear some misconceptions. People think that tremors are spiritual or is just due to aging. No, it can also be Parkinson's. And Parkinson's is a medical condition that when managed well, the person can live his or her life better. Let me close by saying that Parkinson's disease may slow movement, but with the right care, it should not stop life. Move more, live more. Don't let Parkinson's define you.
Well, so that was Deputy Superintendent of Police, Madam Theodora Ntiriwa, who is the head of the physiotherapy unit at the police hospital, telling us what you are supposed to do, knowing that Parkinson's disease may be deleterious to our health. And so, Sergeant DSP Theodora Ntiriwa is telling us that this one, we need to be very mindful of it with the way we go around with our lives.
That's for sure.
Because if you are not careful and you are diagnosed with that disease, it
has no cure, she said. It just can be managed. So let's not wait till, I mean, when she mentioned some of the symptoms, once you detect some of these things, you quickly rush to the health facility or call on your doctors for assistance, because you wouldn't wait to get to the end stage of it where nothing can be done about it. So I think it is very insightful.
Okay, so that is it with our essential health tips for you today on the Safe Start Show. Now we have gotten to one of the most critical and most important segments on this particular show, the big conversation today. I made mention that there is an amendment for the Road Traffic Act and then the new traffic regulation. And we have been privileged to be joined in the studios this morning by the crafty and the wily Director of Research, Training and then Education at the Motor Traffic and Transport Department, Assistant Commissioner of Police, Mr. Alexander Obin. Good morning, sir.
Good morning.
Master, it's good to have you back again.
Oh, thank you very much. We are home.
Exactly. Yeah, the last time Master came here, he was telling us that there were some limited days for Parliament or the legislation to pass the new amendment of the bill. Yeah, so I believe he's going to tell us what the extent at which exactly, and then what we should expect when it comes to its enforcement and all of that. So, Mr. Obin, let's start our conversation by telling us, kindly elaborating on the new amendments for the Road Traffic Act and then the new traffic regulations as well.
All right, thank you very much for the opportunity. To all Ghanaians, it's critical that police protect lives and property. And in doing that, we don't do it in a vacuum. The Constitution and then the Police Service Act required of us from the state, and therefore all Ghanaians, to exist, be functional, equipped, train, populate, and deliver traffic services and other security services on daily basis at all times. And it's in light of this that I think this morning this issue of new law and what is it that is in there for all of us. And it's more about our orientation to deliver proactive services in a very sane, professional manner that will inure to protect all of us. And so we all recall that way back in 1952, when this was conceived, Parliament came up with a service-oriented law called the Road Traffic Ordinance number 55. And when it was gazetted, it was handed over to the Inspector General then. And that's when Motor Traffic and Transport Unit was also established.
Okay.
And police officers were deployed to go and protect lives and property, even on the road. Over time, that Road Traffic Ordinance number 55 has given way to the Road Traffic Act 683 of 2004. And I know our clients, the general public, are aware, particularly vehicle owners, drivers, passengers, and even you, journalists, who are in police clothes. Having said that, at the same time that this act came to take over from the 1952 one, there was also by 1974 LI 952 and 953, which are like these days you say road traffic regulations. But when you do the act, you must have a regulation that will operationalize it. Because that gives us procedures as to how to do things. And that one also came in 1974. That one too, by 2012, it has been replaced. The two, LR 952 and 953, have been replaced with Road Traffic Regulation 2012, LI 2180. So this is what you can see how well we have used it to do enforcement, and enforcement also starts with training, like we have started or continuing, and that's what created Brahma.
Exactly.
And Chiefs are easy, he does it, and we've been using it. In fact, this one is what we are using currently.
Okay.
Now, with the Road Traffic Act 683 that came in 2004 to take over from the ordinance, there has been some amendments. There has been 3 critical amendments. One was done in 2008. After 2004, by 2008, this one, Road Traffic Act 761 of 2008, came to amend the penalties or the fines. So if the act said that, when you commit, you should go in for, let's say, or pay a fine of 100 cedis, this thing came to reduce it by almost 90%. So if it's 100, you will say may pay 10, among others. So this is amendment to the penalties or the sentences and all that. Then, as we moved along, there's another one that came in 2020. That one also amended the dangerous driving bit to protect women and unborn children. So this one also came, Act 1054 of 2020. It amended that bit a bit. And then last year, the almighty Act 1155, Road Traffic Amendment Act 1153. That one also came to amend certain portions. The certain portions we are looking at, for example, seat belts, and then crash helmets. We're also looking at them wearing and all that, and specifications. And then we're also looking at drink driving, alcohol, and other substances that are taken to reduce it further in terms of the decimeters you can consume. And then vehicle registration numbers, the number plate, because we want to ensure traceability. That one also has been amended to allow us DVLAs to come with automated can call it DFID technology, and a chip is embedded in the number plate for only the owner, so that in all times police knows. You cannot run, you cannot hide, you cannot duplicate, you cannot fake it. And then we are looking at who can drive commercial vehicles. And instead of 25 in the act, it was amended down to 21 years to also allow the state to bring on stream other commercial drivers, particularly the youth, to come and participate with the use of motorcycle for commercial purpose. The other one that was also amended has to do with the what constitutes commercial vehicles, and that was also amended. What constitutes commercial vehicles in Ghana? Commercial vehicle includes a minibus, a charter bus, a mass transit bus, school bus, a coach, a motorcycle, tricycle, quadricycle, sedan car, sports utility vehicle, a ride-hailing vehicle. And that we must emphasize, and any other occupancy bus for commercial. When you say ride-hailing, it is those that you solicit electronically online. I said, like those operators there are like Ubers, Django's, Taxify, and all those things. So that those vehicles, you may not see a number plate being yellow, but because it's ride-hailing and registered digitally, they also come under so sometimes some people ask, why is it that the number plate is not yellow? Yeah. But it's commercial. I say, now the law is regulating it, and we're going to train police officers to know, though it carry private number plate, but it is commercial. We're going to do that. So with this amendment to this act, so the Act 683, though certain Act has come to amend certain portion. The Road Traffic Act 683 of 2004 is still what is the parent act of the road, which we use to build capacity of drivers, and then also train police officers to go and enforce. With this, the state has gone ahead by 5th June. By 5th June. I think we are in June.
Yeah, so today is 19 June.
It was communicated to Ministry of Transport, Parliament, that the law is passed. Okay. So it's being gazetted. Okay. Now, gazetting means that it's being printed. And when it's printed, it is handed to Minister of Transport and Interior, and copies will be handed over to the Inspector General of Police. Then it's handed over to my boss. Okay. This will be Mr. Samuel Emisa, the new Director General of Motor Traffic and Transport Management. Then to Teacher Obin and the team, including Brahma. You see, then we will hit the road. Okay. We hit the road first of all, internal publics. Okay. Build their capacity. So what is it that we are talking about? We are talking about that this Road Traffic Regulation 2012 is being repealed. Now, so I can dump it. Yes. Now this one which is coming. So this one is a draft. Because I was part of the committee. Right. But the one that was passed in June 5th, which is being gazetted, Attorney General will very soon hand it over. And by the handover, it will be done by Assembly Press. Okay. So I've also taken time to let's go through how legislations are made for police. Yeah. So with this Road Traffic Regulation 2026, LI 2519, so you see, now we have moved from 2180 of 2012 and 2519 of 2026 this month has taken over from the 2012 one. You see, so if it means that though there are some old things here that are here, there are many things that are new. Okay. And that's why we need to build upon that capacity. And so it was good that you asked that question. Yeah. And I took this time to get this historical narrative so that we know how far we have come and where we are now on June 19th. And that as police officer, and it's also as a vehicle owner, and as road safety advocates, and also as it were a transport operator, and even the road engineer and journalist, and consultants who also do driver training, instructors, among others. We are now called to always be part of the viewership on GH Police TV. Because here you have it raw. You have it in a professional way. We will not only come and just say the law, the law, the law, please the law. We have the spirit of the law and the letter. We have the historical antecedent of it. So please join us all the time. Having said that, we are starting it here. That nothing has changed so far as the how it is designed. Because every road traffic regulation has certain parts. The principal road safety are part of it, which the country is always particular about it. In terms of, like I said, crash helmet wearing, speeding behavior, and any other that can lead to deaths, behavior that can lead to death, they are categorized as principal. So in it, you have regulations on alcohol, use of the road, speeding, so that it prevents dangerous, reckless, and then careless and inconsiderate aspect of it. There's an aspect that deals with vehicle registration and construction. Because when you construct, there should be registration, and then driver licensing, and then the use of the vehicle, the use of the road, including the vehicle, and including issues that relate to international conventions of the 1968 Vienna Road Safety Convention that are incorporated in the road law that allows new vehicles or other vehicles from our compatriot jurisdiction like Benin, Togo, Nigeria, Chad, Burkina Faso, Mali, Ivory Coast, Liberia, and Gambia that are in circulation and transiting Ghana. All these vehicles are being regulated, including the drivers who are carrying also international driving permits. All these are there. And in addition, there are new critical things that every vehicle owner and police officer, and I'm happy that the Inspector General of Police has directed the Director General TTD to put in proactive strategies to build capacity of all police officers, particularly in the new government policy on use of motorcycles. In this regulation, there are new procedures and use of motorcycle. It's not going to be the usual case of everybody once you get a motorcycle and have a number plate, yellow, what we call blue and white, then you are using it for whatever you want to use it for. Now, the law has separated using motorcycle for your private purpose and the one that you use for carrying fare-paying passengers in terms of construction. So police officers the capacity have to be built. And then the general public too have to also know. And I know as for the general public, we will do our bit, but I know the Road Safety Authority will come in to do that. But for us, as our stakeholders are concerned, is that police officers must now come to appreciate with this regulation procedure that vehicles that very soon you will see motorcycle with yellow plates with black lettering. They are for delivery and for persons who want to pay as passengers. And Okada. So that training is going to start in earnest. Build capacities on that. Again, the almighty automated road traffic offenses and fine. It is a major responsibility placed on the Inspector General of Police. But fortunately for us, Inspector General of Police has prepared way in advance because it was part of his vision that policing will not only remain manual as he met it. So when he was even at the Motor Traffic and Transport Department as a Director General, and I'm talking about the Inspector General of Police, Mr. Christian Tetayo, And when he was part of the team that led to the current restructured MTTD and went all over with me, his vision has not changed. That we cannot continue to gather evidence on road infraction using manual approach. Police train go and stand on the road day and night, rain times, and then to use your mouth and your legs and hands, stop, impound, sitting, let's go to police station, process you, we meet in court and all that. It has never helped any police department globally, and that's why he addressed his mind to what UN has said in the second decade of action, that to ensure safer road and safer road user and safer mobility with safer road size, one aspect that UN said, which has been brought into this vision, is that there should be technology in supporting the police that he superintends, so that at all times, when a person is using a vehicle, the person will be in view. The behavior will be in view, so that when there's any infraction, it is easy to trace, to link whoever committed that vehicle called on the road to that offense, for the person to be forthcoming without necessarily police trooping after them, chasing. If the police is absent at a location, technologically, police can be present everywhere, like contour maps. And therefore, it is that when is incorporated, that vision, in this new road traffic regulation, and was adopted holistically in regulation 242. When you go there are a lot of procedures that the Inspector General of Police and this team produced and has been adopted, that henceforth technology is the way forward. We've automated our enforcement such that when your vehicle is on the road, when you are on the road as a road user, you don't need to, for example, driver carry your license, your card, because police has a lot of cameras. Some are embedded in our vehicles on the road with you to capture your behavior. Some are on tripod. Some are being left on poles at hazardous junctions. Again, which is a technology driven by Xelium, Pulse Xelium, which has been installed with back offices and everything and tested. The other one that is coming on stream is called Pole Spot. Added to it, every police officer who's trained will also carry a PDA, a police digital assistant device. It's like Android phone. I should have brought some here, samples. It's Android phone, manufactured and procured, such durable as it is, such versatile, smart, and how portable and all that as it is, so that police officers that are trained can use it to gather evidence on a minimum of about 37 of the offenses that has police has been mandated to use such devices to gather evidence on virtually, and to prepare ticketing virtually and share with the vehicle owner or the driver virtually on their phones as text messages, so that the owner will be forthcoming within 14 days without police perceiving you or without we taking you to police station. Of about 49 offenses, Inspector General of Police is supposed to procure a technology, and the technology has been procured and tested. Limited police officers have been trained, and so this was done under Traffic Tech.
Police invisible eyes are
watching you. Means police cameras and scanners are everywhere. So you commit, you can run, but you cannot hide, because your car number will give you up. When we ask you, say, what is your license number? Because you have committed. We don't want you at our police station. The law says, what is your license number? Police officer will just ask you, please, your license number. And when you produce it, we enter it into the device. You go. We know you, because the information on your driver license register at the DVLA, there's API that is connected in real time, so that you go. But know that EMV, electronic notice of violation, permitted under this law, will be issued to you on your phone.
Okay.
And when it comes, and this I must say, earlier we discussed some in this year, that some miscreants, criminals,
have taken advantage.
Have taken undue advantage of the general public because we have not started.
Exactly.
So we had a presser, and we explained to our clients whom we are serving, and I'm repeating it. The police will commence with a jamboree of this. It is a major government intervention and police also strategy to paradigm shift from manual to automated. And therefore, as we said earlier, when this thing commences, even when you receive a ticket and you want to pay, the payment is on only one platform, ghana.gov.gh. That's where we pay, like water bills and all that. Don't let anybody send any message to you on your phone. You see, can you imagine when somebody just send you an instruction, you don't know the person, and then you're on your phone in your bedroom, in your kitchen, in your car, then you are in a hurry under what fear to send money to somebody on his or her phone. No, that's not how government transact business. That's not how police transact business. So please let me emphasize again that so far as this directive is to the Inspector General of Police, Parliament has directed Inspector General of Police and his team. Anytime the ticket is issued electronically, we will attach to it mode of payments. It is, and you see the ghana.gov.gh. Follow the command prompt and you go there. Currently, those who even have YAM phone, we have given you *222#. It will be there. Use short code and it takes you back to the ghana.gov platform. Okay. And you follow it like you pay Ghana water bill and the electricity and all other government services. So this Traffic Tech 2, the installation that we have done, we are continuously sharing with the general public for them to know the do's and don'ts. The Q&A is a Q&A leaflets, and it is helping us. It has even gone viral because we have put it online for everybody to know. So this LI has also aspects that deal with self-drive and towing. Because there are some vehicles that get broken down. It takes ages. And so there are new regulations that is empowering the National Road Safety Authority and the Ministry of Transport and then the police to ensure that towing service providers are available for Ghanaians to have their own vehicle owners to have their own arrangement with them, so that when their vehicle breaks down, they immediately remove it. Otherwise, police together with road safety also form a collaboration, a collaborative arrangement to immediately remove if you are found to have left your vehicle on the road without making such a prior arrangement. And in that, the law allows for prescription of surcharges for towing to designated impounds. And that will also help free police station. Where you go, you see a lot of vehicles scattered there. So private entities are coming in. And so we also take opportunity to alert investors that this law is creating opportunity for you to go and procure appropriate towing trucks and recovery trucks of all category, and then look for land banks along the road corridor as impounds, as car parks, so that police will assist, collaborate with you, you remove and you put it there. And the law says that as long as you tow it, that distance, the owner will pay. You cannot say, don't take it. Immediately it will be removed. Two, when it is in the impound is a service area. As long as there's prescription of fee to pay. When you don't pay overtime, and it is apart from keeping accruing, you cannot take that space. If you are not forthcoming, after publication, notifying the state or everybody that this is here. And if you are an owner, you are aloof, you don't come. There are procedures as to auctioning. Yeah,
Wow.
you see, to defray the towing service fee, the impound service fee, among others, and the publication notice that police did and all that. And so all these procedures are also in this regulation, so that the essence is very simple. It's at the core of police mandate to protect life, because over time our roads have become so dangerous that when a vehicle breaks down and people leave it there for ages and sometimes they repair the vehicle on the road. It serves as traps to many of our compatriots during the day and at night, so that people crash into it and die. And at the end of the day, you see Inspector General of Police picture by that carnage. That is a communication to us that the roads are dangerous, and therefore this proactive law also coming to ensure that anytime the vehicle breaks down, immediately that vehicle is recovered to allow free flow and safe movement on our roads. So these, among other plethora of areas that this new law is coming, besides that, while the old law was about 197 pages, this one we are talking about 316. So you can imagine. So you can imagine what is it in about 12 schedules to in tables that talks, and with categories and other forms and all that. So it's very. The other one too that we need to emphasize that speeding is now seen as one of the canker on world roads everywhere in the world, in the Orient, in the Occident, in the North and South Hemisphere, everywhere you go in the world. Speeding behavior accounts for more crashes and deaths. Therefore, speeding is separated and dealt with as a canker that needs to be treated. And in doing it, Parliament has also set out a schedule for speeding, punishing speeding or discouraging speeding behavior on the road, such that the more you go above the limit, the more you pay. Are you with me? Punish it, such that police too have also deployed such capacity on behalf of the state that we don't want Ghanaians to die, but protect. So Ghana police have invested heavily in cameras and has bought vehicles and retrofitted some in them. And we have tested it so that as you move on the road, as we are going to commence after the commissioning, and I know you will lead public affairs and absolutely will lead. When it is done and the vehicles are there, then as you speed above, maybe it's a town road and you're supposed to go 50 and you are moving above 60, it will capture you. On a highway, instead of 90 and you are going above 100, it will capture you. On a motorway, instead of 100, you are going above maybe 110, it will capture you. And that ticket will be processed, because at our back office, which we have built, and we are going to add more. See, because when the law mandates the Inspector General of Police, it's supposed to put in systems, invest our resources in areas that will allow police officers to work effectively. And because of that, apart from the one back office which all of us have visited, many ministers have come there and all that, we're adding about 4 or 5. That one will be at other places, so that we will also take good care of downtime. Because when you are using technology, there can be, the system is down. The system is down. It means that while police officers at the back office processing, the internet connectivity may have a problem. If it has problem in Accra, what about our back office, where police officers are working 3 shifts also there, in Kintampo, or in Tamale, or in Wa, or in Dambai, or in what do you call Savioso, or in Gosu, or Kumasi, or Takoradi, Cape Coast, or we have it also in Ho and other diverse places where police officers are. So this one also is come to create more opportunity for the youth who are ICT oriented and also trainable to also come into the department under traffic tech and work 24 hours because it will run traffic because a lot of events will come. We expect police officers supervised to process and send tickets on people's phone for people to also confirm or otherwise in terms of the evidences that we attach. Because I told you the last time, this law allows us to ensure that when we give you tickets, we should be able to also attach 6-second evidence in the form of a video or a picture for you to look at it and be convinced before you put up frivolous contests. So these are all coming.
Yeah, that is a solid presentation done by the Director of Research, Training, Education of the Motor Traffic and Transport Department at the Ghana Police Headquarters. But Master, I want us to look at we'll come back to some of the principal areas in this new regulation. But then with the electronic notification of violation, practically we live in a country where people are so recalcitrant that even with the telcos, they go for loans, and when it's time for them to repay the loans, they dump their SIM card somewhere and purchase other ones. So in the event where someone may have been found to have violated the road traffic regulation, and then the person is sent ENV, electronic notification of violation, on their phones, they may come around and tell you that the SIM card that I used to use has been abandoned. I have a new SIM.
So I didn't receive
the notification from the police. Master, such people, how are we going to handle them in the system?
Please, first of all, this system is a digital tool. It doesn't forget to. That's the first thing. So sorry for you. Police, especially is resolved with this team to protect you, to know you, to ensure that we deliver traffic services to you as a vehicle owner, as a transport operator, as a driver, and as a vehicle occupant. And therefore, knowing you is not a crime, but rather it puts us in a position to provide, acceptable services that is globally also accepted. And so, please, it cannot be that police will not be in a position to know you because you have dumped your identity. How can you dump your identity? You see, what your number is your identity. So you cannot dump it. Having said that, then you are not a driver. Then you are not an owner. Because in this regulation, all the time, road traffic regulation 1 deals with vehicle owners. Please, are you with me?
I'm listening.
There says that, and it's incumbent on the CEO of Driver and Vehicle License Authority. He has 2 responsibilities per. What is it is that Ghana says that because know that those ones we were doing it. That one was police commissioner. That was doing it. So it's not difficult work. That first, make sure that you have a register. Now the register that Ghana is demanding should be automated, not the one that you use your pen. So it should be automated, so that when you buy your car, you go there, or you surrender all your documents, including your Ghana card, everything. Even now, that one is linked with your Ghana national data, so protected by my good friend Yaya Koko at the communication office there, and under our ministry, and therefore, when it is done, it is permanent. Now, it is. Police have even gone further to suggest, and I'm happy that in this regulation it has been incorporated, that vehicle number plates should be embedded with a certain chip that will allow for traceability by police. And police have the capacity because our devices we are using can read the number plate, and because of that, number plate cannot be transferred. You see, now currently it can be transferred, so people are finding go and get me number plate, go to the roadside, fabricate one for me. It's no more. The number plate is owned by the Ghanaian. It is linked to your Ghana card, everything, and you own it permanently. When you are even selling the car, you cannot sell number plate. You only transfer the car but the number plate is deactivated, and you can keep it for only 5 years if you don't put it on your another car.
Okay.
Because as for the plate, you surrender it, but the number plate is your name in the vehicle register, so that anytime you buy a new car, you can put it on. You activate it, and DVLA will regularize it for you. So this one, how can you say, "Oh, I've committed and the ticket came to my phone," but then you can't go to DVLA because the law says to the Inspector General of Police, please establish relationship with DVLA. Ensure that after 14 days, if the ticket gets to the person and the person refuses to pay and does not put up any contest, establish relationship with DVLA so that when it gets there, the 15-day going, every day, 1% surcharge on the fine.
Okay.
2, when it goes to DVLA, ensure that DVLA does not deliver the 5 or 6 services they deliver to vehicle owners and drivers, including layoff, vehicle registration, transfer, including renewal of roadway. And don't do it until it pays. So you pay before even everything starts. So this you cannot. The same applies to a driver. We have your license number. You say I've dumped the chip. Or if you dump chip, what that chip got to do with us? Okay. It's just that we will not get you today, but tomorrow. Tomorrow get you. It just postpone your punishment. So I take this opportunity to address our clients that this service is to you to make sure it is convenient for you. You don't come to police station. We don't need you there. Just work for Ghana to progress. So arresting you, sit in your car, go. We want to do away with it. So please, when you get a ticket, the ticket too is so reduced. It is pampering even Ghanaians because you are our clients. And so if they say that when you commit that offense, which would have attracted when you take you to court about 1,000 Ghana, and they say you pay 120.
Okay. It's way cheaper.
Police, that's all. Police power, IGP power is to 120. Speed is maybe to 240 or something. Or the more.
So to also go ahead to also encourage them to also misconduct themselves.
No, the point is that who wants to? But know that if you are a driver, you commit 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 offense, your license will be cancelled. Okay. So that nobody should even try.
All right.
Because you risk being a permanent passenger.
Okay.
And with that, your license will be taken.
Exactly.
So that and nobody naturally want to commit crime for police for the person to be on police record. Know that we have capacity to store this data for as long as we have the space on our rack and all that, so that if you commit and we record it, know that very soon the Inspector General of Police will publish that police has capacity. All the crime background check, we will add vehicle profile, vehicle owner and driver profile. Okay. So that if anybody want to recruit a driver, they will come to police, the Inspector General of Police, and apply through what they call Director General CID. What is the behavior of this driver we are recruiting? On your record. So criminal background, we are going to add that one. Now we have the capacity. So all these things will serve as deterrent enough, and not for drivers or owners to play games with police, because it won't work. We have plugged all holes. We know you. We know you by the vehicle register, where your details will, as a vehicle owner. We know you by your details on the driver register, as you provided it before you were issued with a temporary learner license before you got your license. So we know all vehicle owners. We know all drivers, unless that vehicle is contraband and on custom. Okay, if it's on custom, and then we may not know. But if you have from deep trade license up to the last number plate issued properly, we know who is holding it.
Okay.
And so please don't play games. The point is that it's not about I want to dump my card or don't commit. Okay. Because when you commit, it leads to a lot of deaths. It leads to a loss of properties, and it dents the image of Ghana, and sometimes it portrays to Ghanaians as if police is not working. Meanwhile, we are doing our utmost best, but because of recalcitrance and abuse of the rights of others in terms of movement on the road where people take the law into their own hand and move above 50, move above stipulated 90, and move above stipulated 100, and end up crashing and killing other innocent people.
But so how soon are we going to see the implementation of this?
The implementation is now.
Okay.
And that's why we are here.
Yeah.
See, we must. Culture says something. He said that sometimes, when the iron is hot, that's where you must hammer, isn't it?
Yeah.
So now that we have the airline, we must start whip up for people to know. I remember the last time we came, we discussed that henceforth, police officers will not take license. You see, it has gone viral.
Right.
I know some police officers are not happy anyway. Exactly. That we have changed it.
Yeah.
And we are in transition.
We are in transition.
So we are moving, and it is psychological.
Okay.
I understand why some police officers are disorientated, because we have been using this manual, and it has dented our image that much.
So long the time.
And so we are transiting from the manual to quasi manual automated one. And so with that, we are going to suddenly abandon certain behaviors that we are used to. One is bring your license and keep it. We hold it like Black Stars had our S2 ransom in 2014. When they said, if you don't bring the money, we will not play with Portugal. So they want to say, if you give me the license, then I've gotten you. That one, that power, we don't own it now. The Inspector General of Police doesn't own it. The power resides with the holder of the license to only remember his license number. And so what it requires of Inspector General of Police, which he has done, is to procure a lot of the PDAs, the mobile devices that are calibrated for that purpose, configure it, and so the police officer will ask you, please. And that's why the training is going to go. So the training we are starting, that very soon you will not even get Brahma here. We are going around the country. We are going to engage every police officer one-on-one, and we will not leave gaps. We are going professional because we are going to deliver virtual traffic services akin to what our colleagues are doing in Rwanda, are doing in the streets of New York, in the streets of Tokyo, and everywhere in the world. And so, because that's a requirement by the Ghana and then the Inspector General of Police and United Nations. So it cannot be, they scratch the surface. So, but then you must let the clients know, the Ghanaian. And then you, as the Ghanaian is being prepared, the internal traffic police officers are also being prepared. That's why we are here. So very soon, you will see the Inspector General of Police boldly standing with the Minister of Interior and the President, among others, launching and saying, Traffic Tech GH has gone operational. Okay? And so that is when we will say that we would have done the groundwork. Or we would have come here. We will make that day. We refer to today, and the obvious opportunities we have given to the department all these years in preparing Ghanaians. We would have said that, we've gone to train the traffic police officers. We have prepared our back offices. Now we are moving gradually. The police officers have the devices. They demonstrate. Ghanaians are aware that we have shared with them caution notices. Because so far we have issued about 120,000 speed caution notices to those who infracted. Vehicle owners holding them across the country. And a lot of things have gone viral on TikTokers are talking about how efficient this system will be. They are waiting for just that day. And that day is just around the corner. Because we needed the LI. And the LI is being gazetted. The very day we will have the actual document I will be here. So please, every Friday we will come and acquire it. Give it to the traffic police. And we last week, or this week, Monday, I was with our cadet officers, and I beckoned them after my president. I said, "Come and join us when you get commission, because we need more police officers who are smart, who are object-oriented, who want to achieve, who want to transform police, who want to ensure that we move away from this manual to the more automated, to come along. Because in the end, it will kneel to the benefit of the general public. It will kneel to your advantage, because it will rather even ameliorate those issues of perceived corruption, transaction enforcement, and all that. And in the end, it is police that will benefit, because we happen to be part of the public service resources of this country. And it cannot be that people will go and do research and in the end you say police is ranked the topmost. It is that is the reason why the Inspector General of Police are taking this position to ensure that we also change the system, leverage on the ICT infrastructure that government have made so much investment in since 2013, so that we also deliver virtual services. We will not allow virtual services to be delivered by only Ghana Water, by electricity. We are here. If Ghana Health is doing it, police, we are really taking the lead. So we are here.
Right. So your words, I think this is actually going to help Ghanaians on the road. I mean, because road users, drivers, usually we have complaints of them, having issues with the police on our highways and all that. So I think the implementation of this Traffic GH automated something is going to face off that encounter public always have with the police. So
Exactly.
I think it's a good thing.
Exactly. It is something that is laudable. We'll have to commend the Inspector General of Police, Mr. Christian Tete Ohunu, and then sedulous members of the Police Management Board. This is something that Ghanaians have been calling for, especially just to do away with that unnecessary back and forth meetings with some officers who belong to the MTTD, especially with driver licensing retention. Now with this new bill in place, there is a lot that we'll have to let the public know as to how they are expected to behave on our roads. It is all for their safety. So from what Mr. Obin is saying, this one is a paradigm shift. It is a new normal, and we must adapt to it. There are some people who may not be so much happy with this development, but then we are looking at the future. This is something that he said that has been, practicable in most of the African countries. Rwanda, Liberia, Burkina Faso, exactly. So it's about time Ghana will also take the opportunity and then also get on fighting crime using technology in this whole aspect. I think we'll have to move from the manual way of handling things in this country to adapting. We must be technological savvy, you understand? Yes, so that is going to help us to be very efficient with our production and all of that. Right, so if you're just tuning in, we are having a fruitful conversation with the Director of Research, Training and Education at the Motor Traffic and Transport Department of the Ghana Police Service, Assistant Commissioner of Police, Mr. Alexander Obin, popularly known as Teacher Obin. Yes, so we've said that this event is streaming live on all our social media platforms, precisely on Facebook, on TikTok, on YouTube, on X. At this moment, I want to take this opportunity and read some messages that have come on our live stream on Facebook. When we are done, we'll get to TikTok as well and also do the messages there. Right, so this one is a message coming from our very own brother Raymond Decoder. Range Rover says that, good morning, Fearless Friday officers. Good morning to you, Raymond. And then Sheila Bansa says that, thank God they are dead. I think this one is in connection with the Police Today stories we read when the car snatching syndicate head was arrested, and then others also lost their lives in that particular regard. All right. And then Whiskey Boy says, good job. Now every ghetto youth have to work hard, and also please, we are begging our president. Okay, all right, so it's about working hard. Whiskey Boy, thank you so much. And then Raymond Decoder Range Rover says that, congratulations to IGP for new initiative to curb road accidents. All right, and then Raymond Decoder Range Rover comes back and says, any modern device to monitor the pedestrian when violated. No, I think this message must come again. You are saying any modern device to monitor pedestrians when they violate the law. Okay, all right. I think that's what you are. Okay. So with that, it's going to be captured in whatever thing we are discussing here. And then Siko is everywhere says that Kwashiman traffic light isn't working. Okay, thanks for that particular notice. So these are the messages we have on our Facebook live streaming now. Yes, so let me also quickly get on our TikTok page and find out if we also have some messages there, because it is all about education, and then the education is starting here on this platform where we are supposed to know what this new LI seeks to achieve. We've said that it is a major transition from the manual way of where our traffic officers, work on our roads to an automated system. It is important that you get to know what you are supposed to do, whether you are a road user, you're a motorist, or even a pedestrian, what the law requires you to do. This one is an important development. You don't want a situation where you come and tell us that I don't know. No. Yes. I don't know. It's going to be accepted.
Facing of that era. So
exactly.
That is why the education is going on here. So you just have to make time and listen to it, so that you stay out of it. But as you're doing that, Sergeant Boy, let me go to our WhatsApp page. Okay. So that I read a message on it. So we have a message coming from Ekuya Mankwa, and then she's saying that I started listening to this man, that is ACP Mr. Obin, when he was Deputy Superintendent of Police.
Wow.
And now he is Assistant Commissioner of Police. Congratulations to him, and then God bless him for always educating us. But please tell him to advise his men on the road. All right, Ekuya, so thank you so much. Assistant Commissioner of Police has heard you, and then, of course, they're already dealing with their men. The education is already going on with their men, so that will be dealt with. Right, so you want to say that is all we have on there. I don't know if your TikTok is ready.
Yes, we still have some messages coming in on our TikTok page. Let me take this opportunity and read them out. This one is coming from Logan. Logan is saying that time and okay, so let me start off from the very first message. We have a bit of some issue with our internet, you know, but then the messages keep coming. So this one is a message coming from Ibi Grace. No, Same Kwatin is saying that very educative, and again, this one is coming from, okay, so Ibi Grace says, please, can I have the contact of the cybercrime unit? Well, that was a discussion we had, I think, a couple of days ago, Wednesday, when we hosted Detective Lance Corporal. Yes, so Ibi Grace, you made mention that you can please get them on 191-18555. These are the police emergency numbers, 18-555-18555, and then 191. When you call us, you'll be directed accordingly. Okay, all right, and then another message coming from Mr. Frederick. Mr. Frederick says that this policewoman is so nice. I think, sorry, you have a missed call here. True Love says, hello to you, True Love. And then this one is also saying that Ghana Police, we thank you. Osei Sikapa, thank you so much. And then Benjamin says, I received this message below yesterday. You have received a traffic ticket according to traffic regulations. Please check the details but the message is incomplete. All right, so this one says, I'm watching you live from Ashalaja. All right, thank you so much, Kofi GH.
That thing is fake. It's not from
the traffic something.
Yeah. We have not started, so
okay, so
ignore them.
That one has not been operationalized, please. So I believe this message is not proper. So please do regard it as well. Right, and then Prayer House CEO says that very good initiative. Miss Edcow 7 says your submissions is top notch. Right. All right, and then Logan says that arrest all that are asking questions about. Okay, so these messages are not really in connection to whatever we are discussing here. Kobe says, DSP Alexander Obeng, my greetings to you, please, Mr. Kobe. Mr. Obeng is no longer a deputy superintendent of police, as an assistant commissioner of police. So ACP, we know you don't know. That's why we are telling you. So ACP Alexander Obeng, my greetings to you from Kobe. So I think Kobe has even been corrected by RII. Kobe, please, it's ACP, not DSP. Very well. And then Albert Azuma says, good work, father. Right. And then Logan comes and say that the police should make a law to all cars who give cars to drivers to register before giving it out. Okay, so that one has been addressed also. And then Herbert Mauko says, where can I buy the road traffic regulation? Mauko, I think, sir, you can get that at
Assembly Press.
Yes, Assembly Press in Accra. Herbert, you can get the road traffic regulation there. And then Logan says that, what if, no, this one is for G. What if the vehicle is sold to someone who hasn't done change to ownership yet? Okay, Master will address that. And then what about unregistered cars, DV, DP? Even when the car is being driven by other drivers to the DVLE, they are arrested. The owner of the car will not get a notification on his phone to know. Then police officers at UPSA Junction are still taking driver's licenses. Okay, all right. And these officers, that's okay. Most of the messages, I think they are not in connection to what we are discussing here. So this one is Nightingale. Nightingale says, I witnessed an accident this Monday at St. John's and I tried calling police and ambulance, but then to no avail. Oh, really? Nightingale? Did you call 191-18555 and you didn't get any response? Please come back with the message again. And then Shatter French says that our traffic lights are supposed to go from green, amber to red, but at Shashi it's green to red. Okay. Harry Meg says, we love you, ACP. And then Nightingale says that I have to carry the victims in my private car, and I was very scared because it was DV. Okay. All right, so these are the messages we have so far on our TikTok live streaming.
Right, I think I have also two from TikTok. Okay. And this is coming from John Wisdom Tay. And then he's saying, kudos, IGP, Mr. Yono, for the initiatives. And then he comes back to say, well done, ACP, Mr. Obeng, for leading this process for the MTTD. Right, so
those are the messages
those are the messages I have for now.
Okay. So we'll still entreat our viewers to send in their questions and thoughts or comments. Once we have the Director for Research, Training and Education of the MTTD to explain that before he takes leave of us. All right, Master, let's come back to some of the principal areas you were talking about in this new LI. Child car seats,
yes,
the positioning, then
yes,
the quality, the high quality helmets,
yeah,
and then drink driving. These three areas, I want you to elaborate on how this new LI seeks to.
First of all, when it comes to crash helmets, it's that you can say it's a twin of a seat belt in a vehicle. So motorcycle has open sizes.
Yeah.
You cannot have a seat belt, isn't it? But the belt that you wear is the safety covering of the head. And in other instances, the boot to cover your leg and your feet and your knee and your elbow,
Yeah.
and certain is on your chest. You know. And so we call it protective clothing. But the minimum is the helmet, crash helmet. That's your head, you need to protect.
Exactly.
So there are crash helmet standards that the committee is coming up with Ghana Standard Authority. Ensure that the appropriate helmets that are approved by Ghana Standard Authority that also requires under the LI for compliance by the riders and pillion. Because there can be a child under 18 who also wear.
Exactly.
So what is it that, where will the owner get it? And what is it that the one who is importing is supposed to bring?
Exactly.
All these standards that are given there. And also seat belts. There are certain requirements that now is not easy for, or you cannot put a child below of 12 years and below in front of the on the front seat. Formerly you could do up to 5 years.
5 years.
Then you cannot, but now you can't. Because the science have proven that the energy that is transmitted when the vehicle, a sudden impact into the occupants, a child's body and the body tissue cannot. So always it has to be behind on the back seat. And those that are also required to be carried in baby cots, those cots are also standardized now. So these are also very critical matters. The other one that we also looked at is alcohol. And our studies have shown that the current pint that you take that will cause intoxication is even that too high. So it has further been reduced. So that one too is also there for us to go and sensitize when we are doing these teasers, because when the LI is gazetted, that's when we go into the specifics.
Okay.
But we are giving all these pointers and teasers for Ghanaians to know the areas that we are looking at. It's all about safety. See, when you see seatbelt and helmet, it means that when you take our data, a lot of people are getting killed as a result of the kinetic energy that is ensued when there's a sudden stop. Because vehicle always movement involves speed, and that one, when it gets to a point where it abrupt stop, sometimes even when you're on the vehicle, you see you move forward before you come back. So there's always energy that is transferred. So that is an area. And then alcohol. When people, you see, you are supposed to drive vehicle competently with due care and attention. And competency has nothing to do with hazy behavior, unclear mind. insanity. And so drivers are supposed to be sane road users who are amenable to training and then go through that psychological process of novice training and physical examination to qualify minimally. Then you are put in class for at least 48 hours semester work to learn about theory of driving and knowledge and skills and attitude. And if you then come out practically to demonstrate it in traffic, then when you qualify both, then you are issued with a driver license, and then you are even supervised 1 year under probation. Okay, so such persons then cannot also be a friend to alcohol. Because it means that it is very psychological. You need your attention at all times as we are preparing you to come on the road to use the vehicle. And so it has studies have shown that those who get involved in alcoholism sometimes drive dangerously, recklessly, and therefore the law has also further gone to reduce the amount of intake of alcohol you can take. And so all these ones are there for us. And also, somebody asked a question about number plates. You see, the issue is that it's new. Now there are a whole lot of array of number plates that are coming, other than the one we have now. Now we have diplomatic ones, agric and equipment, and we have private and commercial, and trade license, isn't it? And the motor. Now the categories are many. Is what I'm talking about? Even commercial motorcycle has their own number plate, isn't it? Now trade license plates are going to have theirs separately, and know that these trade licenses are also being automated, so it will be easy for us to know who is driving and who is not, and who owns the car or the plate. The plate is going to be owned, and when they say you are going to own it, you cannot transfer the plate. As for the plate, when you buy a car, you have a plate on it, register it, but it's in your name. And the other details of the car will be attached, isn't it? But when you are selling the car, you don't transfer it. You take the number plate down. Then the car can go. That person who is buying also can go and register. Or if he has a number plate, you activate it and put it on. So that is what it is. So it makes it easy for traceability. And you cannot also go and fake somebody's number plate and put it there. It won't work. And all that. So those are the things that I was going to. I'm saying that self-drive is also coming. The self-drive is futuristic. But other countries you see it being simulated. That the vehicle is moving and it is virtually controlled. But then if it's virtually controlled, the car is owned by somebody. That virtual driver we call it a human being. So even when it's virtual, you should be able to, as it were, protect the lives of others. And then Almighty Okada. You see, that thing is very critical. And we will have a lot of time to discuss it. Because we are moving a whole lot of users from what they are doing currently, untrained, unregulated, and to a more regulated environment. How do you do the transition? Even that there is transition clause in the law. There's transition clause as to how long is it going to take for a person who wants to use the motorcycle to be trained, register, and move to become a recognized Okada. The law allows for transition. The transition for regulators to put in place systems to be able to train, register, unionize, and operate. And then also for a police entity like us to also engage our critical stakeholders who may be the potential transport operator who want to go into the motorcycle operation, a rider who is in our community who also want to move from the current unregulated Okada to the new Okada. What is it that the MTTD officers have to do? The sensitization with public affairs, engaging them at where they are working, so that gradually we will support the state to implement this policy in a manner that the object set will be achieved such that the own regulation that's leading to a lot of deaths will be seen to be more reliable one, safer, so that in the end, when you compare, you see that crashes will be coming down. Because now, motorcycle, which in the past was accounting for 10% of all deaths in the past, now is accounting for about 45 deaths. And therefore, such intervention will help to manage, control behavior and all that. So this one is, and then the regulation of ride hailing. See, when Uber came and Django, people were, at loggerheads with the state.
Yeah.
The taxis and all that thought that these people have come, their number plates are not yellow, and they are using private cars and they are making money, and even the way we are getting out of business. Now, it has now been recognized as commercial. So your number plate can be yellow or white, private, but so far as you have registered digitally, digital or ride hailers are also transport operators. So if you don't belong to GPITU, Cooperative, Protoa, Mujabi Edom, SCC, Metro Mass, you can also have your own and call it Cobalt Digital Transport Services.
Yeah.
You are also like GPITU, only that you ride hail. Okay. Your ride hailing means that you don't stand by the roadside now pay Kanish, but you do it digitally. So that when the person download, the downloading means that you are saying you are shouting, and the person you'll be shouting there, you press, I've ordered for the ride. So all those ones are all commercial. Just that this one that is that your car can be used commercially at this hour. The next hour it is private. You see, because he turns on the app and uses the vehicle. That is efficiency. For about 2 hours of the day, he uses it for commercial to support the state. At another time, the car will put the app off. It's the same thing. So it is an optimal use of world resources. That's why this ride hailing has come. And Ghana has also adapted it and has added it to our commercial vehicle stock. So these are all areas that we're looking at. Help us.
So let's look at, I want you to touch a little bit on the number plate thing, the new one that is coming in. You did mention that when you take it off a vehicle, you can keep it for 5 years.
Yes.
What happens after 5 years? Do you have to reactivate or go for a new one?
The procedure is very simple. When let's say the DFID technology is a chip that's embedded in it, so it allows for police devices to read it, so that when you run red light, when our camera captures, it can give us live feed of the owner. Every details about the owner is in there, and so for us, when you have it, it helps traceability. Now, the question is, the answer to the question is that when you have the number on your vehicle, it is for you. But when you are saying that when you are selling the car can go, you can transfer it within 2 weeks. But the number, you inform DVLA that the car, as for before you sell a car, the transfer, you do it with DVLA. At that time, you take down the number plate and deactivate it. Okay. The number plate will also be seized by DVLA. The number plate, the plate itself, it will be seized. You surrender it to DVLA. But you take it from the vehicle and hand it over. It's better. Because the vehicle could get bonus. Then two, the number plate is deactivated in your name. It's there. Okay. And I'm saying that it can be in your name for 5 years. Okay. Hoping that within the 5 years you buy another car, or you go and buy, and it will be transferred to you. Okay. The person has taken his number from it. Then you put yours on. Okay. So that one you also activate it. Okay. You alert DVLA that I have a new vehicle. This is the vehicle. So add this device to it, and then they'll say, "Oh, come for your plate." Okay. It's the same number. Okay. Are you with me? Okay. So that is it. Know that for 5 years, because beyond 5 years, then it means that you won't talk hard. Number please for the easy. So that is it.
All right.
So that they don't also overload the public storehouse of vehicle the registry.
Right.
You understand? Right. The vehicle registration number for at a certain point it must be clean and updated. So that is what the procedure is telling us, and that's why we are also sensitizing. Okay. But I'm saying that it's for police traceability, so that on the road, when you adapt vehicle to commit crime, you should be ready to surrender your identity.
Yes, thank you so much. There are some messages that we received on our live.
But the last bit, I will be happy if we talk about a little bit on the Sari.
Yes. So Diana Chimsa says that, congratulations ACP, I used to watch you from XYZ TV always, fantastic delivery. And then another message coming through on our WhatsApp platform. This one is from Nana Osei Mensah, watching us live from Massachusetts in the United States of America. He says, good morning GH Police TV. This police officer is very intelligent and knows his stuff, unlike some officers who are warrant drivers on the road. We need more of such men in the service. All what he's saying is being done here, so Ghana can also do it. From Nana Osei Mensah, watching from Massachusetts, United States of America.
Yes, I have one from coming from Ohineba, and then he is watching us live from Hamburg, Germany. And then he's saying, I have really learned a lot today because all what the ACP is saying is feasible. Now, when I come to Ghana and they stop me to inspect my license, I refer them to the new law.
The new law.
So people are really, it's happening in their country.
Exactly.
So yes,
so
they're
They
expecting.
know the newish, yeah.
Yes, they're expecting it to be done here as well. So Ohineba, very well. It is noted, as ACP has mentioned, we are going to implement same here, and then it's going to take shape.
Yes, and even once we build capacity, our traffic officers are just going to demand your license number. That's as simple as that. Yes. So nobody's going to ask you of your driver's license like we used to do in the past. Yes. So Mr. Obeng, your final words to drivers, officers, pedestrians, and then the general public who are watching us on this new development.
All right. First of all, before I conclude, the last time I was here, Director of Operations from MTTD, ACP, Ms. Dr. Samosa Sumisa was here. You hosted us on some of the enforcement gaps we want to fill. And it has to do with abuse of sirens and unlawful use of lights on our road and all that. And it's something that is at the core of policing in Ghana, given that it sometimes leads to threat of lives and crashes. And so the Inspector General Police, when he directed, when AG sneezes, the department must catch cold. And so traffic police, we caught the cold. And from May to now when we commence in earnest, nationwide. Now in all the police MTTD regions, 25 police regions, police enforcement teams on sirens and abuse of beacon lights, driving on the shoulder and using unlawful lights has been activated. So the teams are there. And I'm happy that PAD has been also giving periodic updates to the general public on the enforcement activities, such that by the end, from June, from 1st June to now, 1st June to now, we have, as it were, arrested over 500 road users who have abused sirens and beacon lights, and have seized same article. They have been stopped, and those vehicles, we open the bonnet with them. Either they remove it for us, or we also used our own mechanics and partners to mechanically remove the beacon lights and the sirens and have them in our custody. We have seized them, and it cuts across, including politicians, including businessmen, commercial drivers, and other road users. And we have the data in the central corridor or the east and westbound on the N1 of all the approaches to Accra, particularly from Accra to Cape Coast and back, we have over 111.
Wow.
To date.
That's a number.
We have. When you proceed to Ashanti North, we have 45. See Ashanti South, 37. We also have Western, 27. And you also have Upper West, 25. I'm just, that. What is this is that this is unabated. There's not going to be relaxation. To the extent that even in Accra, we have gone beyond the region. Certain strategic divisions that in cases or supervises certain strategic roads have also been capacitated and have been allowed to set up teams to support the Central MTTD in Accra to ensure that such behavior of 4x4s, of SUVs, of motorcycles and tricycles, of other vehicle users fitting illegally in their vehicles, beacon lights and sirens in their vehicles will be resisted. We will not only resist, the resistance extends to stopping, coming down, whether it is on or not, inspecting the engine, whether it's there, and this we will continue to do it. Sorry, having said that, I want to take this opportunity and thank you for the opportunity.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Talented, I believe we've learned a lot.
So much.
The teacher will be on the platform today.
So much.
And even as police officers, he has said that traffic officers are going to be enlightened. They are going to be oriented towards the implementation of this new regulation because it is a paradigm. There's a paradigm shift which is going to capture a lot of change within our system.
Yeah.
And so we will have to be educated first before we get on the roads to ensure that we enforce the law.
Absolutely.
All right, so thank you so much for your time, and we are grateful for honoring our invitation. Assistant Commissioner of Police, Mr. Alexander Obin, who is the Director of Research, Training and Education at the Motor Traffic and Transport Departments of the Ghana Police Headquarters to be precise. We are going for a break. When we resume, we'll come back with your birthday messages and then finally wrap up. Do stay on the right back. Ghana Police Headquarters to be precise. We are going for a break. When we resume, we'll come back with your birthday messages and then finally wrap up. Do stay on the right back. Ghana Police Headquarters to be precise. We are going for a break. When we resume, we'll come back with your birthday messages and then finally wrap up. Do stay on the right back. Ghana Police Headquarters to be precise. We are going for a break. When we resume, we'll come back with your birthday.
Are you aware an invisible eye is watching you? Have you ever had an altercation with a police officer about a road traffic offense where you felt you were right? Have you ever lost a loved one due to a breach of a road traffic regulation as a motor rider? Do you always obey road traffic regulations? Do you know that driving on the shoulders of the road is an offense? How has your general experience with the police officers on our roads been like? It is for these and other reasons that the Ghana Police Service, in collaboration with the Ministry of Interior, National Road Safety Authority, the DVLA, and other stakeholders, have come up with an initiative to ensure sanity on our roads and prevent road accidents. TrafficTech GH is an automated system introduced by the Ghana Police Service to enforce road traffic regulations. The system uses cameras and sensors to enforce road traffic regulations. So you see, police invisible eyes are watching. Pew!
Wa wubu ekwan so mmra so. Police adwumakuo no adue yani a yede ehwew. Eni a yede ehwew eye mfonitwa afidie a police adwumakuo no ede asisi akwantempon so. Na yade hwe enema ekoso ewo yen akwantempon no eso. Enam dwumadie so ebema ye maamenom se omukọ adwomu a omo ebebe fie asomdwe mu. Yem papa nom ebeko adwuma abefie asomdwe mu. Afe ye manso ebeko sukuu na omo aba efie asomdwe mu. Traffic GH twiwo hyen ye na faje wo nkwa. Piao.
All right, folks, it is birthday time. This is where we celebrate police officers, their loved ones, our friends or brothers from sister state security agencies who are still celebrating their birthdays in the month of June. We take time and share in their excitements. And so, if you are ready, let's go. All right, so the first birthday wish is going out to individuals who are still celebrating their birthdays in the month of June, as I've said earlier. And production, if you are ready, please, let's have the birthday celebrants on our projector screen and then share the love with them live on air.
I can't see.
All right, so it is a happy birthday wish going out to this gorgeous, stunning, and phenomenal policewoman. Policewoman inspector. I mean, she's a detective as well. A detective policewoman inspector, Miss Paulina Inti. You are at the Adabraka police station here in Accra. This wish is coming from my brother, Inspector Samuel Sefa Entry, who works at the Weija Divisional Police Command. And his message is that experience a birthday as enjoyable as your smile. So happy birthday going out to you, Detective Policewoman Inspector Paulina Inti with the Adabraka police station. This wish is coming from Inspector Samuel Sefa Entry of the Weija Divisional Police Command. Do have a fabulous day, fine woman, as you celebrate your birthday today. Chill out. You are even fortunate because today is Friday, and so you have the entire weekend to yourself. Have fun, madam. All right. So that is it. The next birthday wish is going out to General Sergeant Foster Saki. You are with the Ghana Police Command and Staff College. This one is from the Okanta Men 2013 year group. And their message is that may this year be a fruitful year, and may God's grace continue to locate you wherever you are. So happy birthday going out to General Sergeant Foster Saki. You are the Ghana Police Command and Staff College. This one is coming from Okanta Men 2013 year. Good to have an awesome day as you celebrate your birthday today, Mr. Saki. All right. It is still live in the air on the Safe Start Show. This one is a belated happy birthday going out to Policewoman Corporal Elham Ibrahim, also known as Little. You are you work at Dofsu, but I can't really tell the exact area where you work at the Dofsu unit. But then this one is coming from your family, friends, and colleagues, and their message is that happy birthday to you. We are wishing you more wins and blessings in all your endeavors. So we are told that you are with the Ghana Police Headquarters Dofsu unit, and so this one is a belated happy birthday going out to you, Policewoman Corporal Elham Ibrahim, also known as Little. Do have an amazing week as you celebrate your birthday. A happy birthday going out to Policewoman Corporal Prudence Dakua Angsonwini. Yes, so that's the right pronunciation, I guess. Happy birthday to you, Policewoman Corporal Prudence Dakua Angsonwini, also known as Daddy's Princess. You are with the Parliamentary Police Unit. This wish is coming from Sergeant Jemfua, Corporal Freeman Gilbert Asante, and then Corporal Samuel Amuzu. Their message is that happy birthday. May the Lord continue to bless your kind and generous hearts. May your compassion for the Princess Foundation bring even greater joy and success. And may you be a blessing to everyone you meet. So happy birthday to you, Policewoman Corporal Prudence Dakwa Angsomwini, also known as Daddy's Princess. You are the Parliamentary Police Unit. Do have an astonishing day as you celebrate your birthday today. All right. Another happy birthday going out to our brother here at the Public Affairs Directorate, hardworking, smart, and always on point videographer, photographer, editor. I mean, this one is a jack of all trades. Yes, happy birthday going out to you, General Constable Alfred Isiama here at the Public Affairs Directorate. And so from us, Team GH Police Television, we are saying that may this year be a fruitful year and may God's grace continue to locate you wherever you are, bro. Have a fantastic day. Even though you are on your leave, you still have an obligation to fulfill. And so when you resume, we'll be waiting for your ritual, the birthday party here in the office. You can't escape that. Yes, so happy birthday going out to you, General Constable Alfred Isiama, Public Affairs Director. Do have an astonishing day. I celebrate your birthday today. Right. All right, so starting this.
Yes.
You can go ahead with the other ones as well.
Right. So we're still celebrating the birthday of colleagues. So there's a belated happy birthday going to Lance Corporal Al-Hassan Abdul Hadi. You are with the Eastern North Regional Command, and you are the commander's driver. The commander's driver. So this is coming from Sergeant Constable Sandro Furiwa, with also Eastern North Region, Kwewu Impraiso to be precise. The message is, I ask for God's blessings, favor, protection, prosperity, advancement in the service, and good health, and may his face shine upon you and the entire family. So, Lance Corporal Al-Hassan Abdul Hadi, this is from Constable Sandro Furiwa. Do have a good day. This is your birthday. Stay safe, and may God continue to protect you. It's a belated one, though, but we're still in the week, so you can still continue your joyous celebration. Right. We're still celebrating birthdays of loved ones, colleagues here on GH Police TV. So there's a happy birthday going to Lance Corporal Comfort Techua. You are with the CID Amman from Station, and this is coming from your sister, Lance Corporal Monica Ejekum, also of Amman from Station. A message to you is another year older, still catching cases and looking sharp. May your day have 0 reports except birthday jollof and good vibes at Amanfro Station. So happy birthday to you, Lance Corporal Comfort Techua. May the good Lord continue to protect you and stay safe. Of course, when you're having the jollof, remember us as well over here. Stay safe, dear. May good Lord continue to bless you for the good work you're doing for Mother Ghana. We're still celebrating the birthday. This is going to General Constable Ampoma Evans. You are with the office of the former President, John Ajekum Kufuor. And this is coming from Lance Corporal Isaac Ishon, Constable Frank Edu, office of the former President, J.A. Kufuor, and all 361 whole squad. And their message to you is, may this year be a fruitful year, and may God's grace continue to locate you wherever you are, bro. So happy birthday to you, Constable Ampoma Evans. Have a good day, bro. Stay safe as you celebrate another milestone of your life. So there's a happy birthday going to PW Constable Elizabeth Akosia Brago. You are with the National Form Police Unit. And this is coming from Police Woman Lance Corporal Sandia Sangari. Her message to you is wishing you continued greatness, good health, and many more years of impact and inspiration. So do stay safe as you enjoy your birthday, Constable Elizabeth Akosia Brago. Happy birthday
okay, so
to
this
you.
policewoman is also known as Akosia General on most of her social media platforms.
Okay.
And so she's a staunch viewer of GH Police Television, and she follows us right on all our social media platforms as well. And so today, as she's celebrating her birthday, I believe in solidarity we'll have to wish her well, and then we pray for massive guidance and protection from our Lord Jesus upon her life.
Sure.
So happy birthday going out to you, policewoman Constable Elizabeth Akosia Brago, National Formed Police Unit, also known as Akosia General. This wish is coming from Policewoman Lance Corporal Sadia Ama Sangari, and then all of us here at the Public Affairs Directorate do have a fabulous day as you celebrate your birthday. If you have any party, please, you can't afford to forget us.
Sure.
You know, Team Safe Star Show
We'll be coming
we
over.
must be there to represent in our full regalia. So by extension, send us your invitation and we'll be there to support you. Sanites, if you have any other birthday wish as well, you can do that.
I have a couple of them also here. So there's a special happy birthday going to Detective Chief Inspector Retired Samuel Ado. This was coming from your children. They say, may the good Lord continue to bless you. May God preserve your life as you mark another milestone. May all the secret prayers be answered. So happy birthday, old man. May the good Lord continue to keep you. We have another birthday going to Mr. Wilbert Nati. You are with the Volta River Authority. Today happens to be your birthday. Happy birthday going to you. May the good Lord continue to keep you. Stay safe as you enjoy another milestone of your life, and may all the secret prayers be answered. This is a special birthday going to little Annalena, and this is coming from your mother, PW Corporal Joyce Asamoah of Swansea Police Station, and your auntie Yvonne Delali Gomashi. Yesterday was your birthday, and their message to you is congratulations to a year of success, blessings, happiness, favor, and endless opportunities. Little Alanina, grow to be a very great and responsible young lady. Happy birthday to you, sweetheart. Right.
So we want to use this opportunity and also wish our individuals, friends, colleagues who are also always tuning in, watching us live on the Safe Start Show on GH Police Television. This one is a happy weekend to the Chief Executive Officer of Lunch City, located just close or behind. No, it is on the stretch of the Adisawe, close to Media General. Okay. Yes, so Madam Letitia, good morning to you. You are the Chief Executive Officer of Lunch City. God bless you. We pray for massive elevation, more strength, and then more achievements coming your way very soon. We thank you for whatever thing you have been doing for us, and we are also grateful to God for the gift of life. So good morning to you and happy weekend to you, Ma Letitia. You are the Chief Executive Officer of Lunch City. Again, this one is a happy birthday going out to Stephen Assisi. This one is from your mother Nana Adepa Amponsa Yeboah the first, your father Mr. David Nanaya Asari, and then your siblings, the Demos, Marcy, Ellie, Josephine, and then Ronan. We are wishing you a happy birthday, little Stephen Assisi. All right, another happy birthday going out to, in advance, going out to Comfort Asari. This one is also from your mother, Nana Adepa Yeboah, Nana Adepa Amponsa Yeboah the first, your father, Mr. David Nanaya Asari, and then your siblings, Didimos, Ellie, Josephine, Stephen, and then Ronan. Tomorrow is your birthday, so this one is a happy birthday in advance to you, Comfort Asari, and then today is a happy birthday wish going out to Stephen Assisi from your mother, Nana Adepa Amponsa Yeboah the first, and then your father, Mr. David Nanaya Asari. Right, and Sarentes, do you know that coming Sunday is Father's Day?
Yeah.
Are you aware?
21st, of course. Why?
But then, unfortunately, when it comes to the publicity and all of
that,
as much as
the
it is
Mother's
not
Day.
comparable to that of our mothers. We admit that as men or as fathers, we are struggling for recognition. Yeah, but then some little or some mild way, other institutions, organizers are finding it appealing to celebrate responsible fathers. So, from my church. Emmanuel Assemblies of God Church, which is located on the Ogle Road at Bubuashi here in Accra. Right. We are having our men's ministry day on Sunday. Usually when it comes to the women ministry day, it is celebrated on Mother's Day, and that of the men is also done on the Father's Day. So this Sunday, and that is on the 21st of June, 2026, at the Emmanuel Assemblies of God Church, Ogle Road, Bubuashi, we are celebrating our fathers. Amen. When it comes to Assemblies of God, we say, men, action, now. Yes. So I heard Pastor Reverend Mr. Patrick Owusu Yao Bema Owusu will be taking charge to lead the men as we celebrate our gallant men, those who are responsible, nurturing and then instilling values and discipline in our younger ones at home. The Bible says that as men, we are the head of the family. Sure. You understand? Yeah. So it's important that you have a responsible man in your house that will fulfill the biblical saying by our Maker. So we are wishing happy Men's Ministry Week Celebration Day to Emmanuel Assemblies of God Church Men's Ministry. Sunday will be there to have a wonderful celebration and also encourage ourselves for us to keep up the good work. All right. And again, Ghana Black Stars, we have our match on Tuesday. Against England.
Oh, yeah.
Yes. So, Sarentes.
Yes.
Do you have any prediction?
I'm careful to make predictions, but I'm just hoping that we actually, get some good results.
Okay, that's good results, right? Okay. So we are wishing another happy Father's Day in advance to our very own father here at the Public Affairs, Mr. Gregory Arthur, also known as Nana Gazo.
In advance.
Yes, so this one is coming from your son, Chief Inspector Ebenezer A.J. Arthur, here at the Public Affairs Directorate. So, and then by extension, from all of us here at the Public Affairs Directorate, GH Police Television to be precise. Happy Father's Day in advance to Mr. Gregory Arthur, popularly known as Nana Gazo. Right. Okay, so I made mention that before Ghana's game against Panama, there were some predictions that were, flying around or across on the social media platform. But then there is this prophet or man of God who had his own life. At that time, he was having some prayer session with his church members, and he made mention that Ghanaians should relax from the 81st minute in the game before the game comes to an end. Ghana Black Stars, you are going to score. And truly to his words, Prophet Emmanuel Ejay, who is the lead pastor of Prayer Palace International at the Spintex Road, had his prediction or his message coming into fruition. Eventually, when the game came to an end, the Ghana Black Stars won by 1-0 against the Panamanians at the World Cup. And so, big shout out going out to you, lead pastor of the Prayer Palace International Church on the Spintex Road, Prophet Emmanuel Ejay. Inspector Samuel Mahu is a staunch member of your church, and we know that going into the game against England on Monday, we'll come back to you and then give us a prediction. Thank you so much. Right. So this is where we draw the curtains on today's edition of the Safe Start Show. It has been the Camouflaged Friday edition. We are thankful for your time with us on this platform. We believe that we've learned a lot, especially with the overview of the amended road traffic regulation, where we hosted the Director of Research and Training Education at the MTTD, Assistant Commissioner of Police, Mr. Alexander Obin. We are sending big gratitude to the Inspector General of Police, Mr. Christian Tete Yohonu, and members of the Police Management Board again. We're also grateful to the Director General Public Affairs Directorate, Deputy Commissioner of Police, Madam Grace Ansa Akrofi, DSP, Mr. Richmond Mensah, Staff Officer, ASP, Madam Mrs. Angela Kumi, in charge of social media, and then every Tom, Dick, and Harry, who works at the Public Affairs Directorate. Production, we are grateful for the massive work done, headed by Chief Inspector Isaac Chum Udru, and then all the guys. Once again, I'm Sergeant Yao Boaiti Boatin, your host, and I was supported by the Halcyon policewoman,
Sergeant Teresa Ado.
All right, and so until we come your way on Monday with the magical, mighty edition of the Safe Start Show, keep enjoying the rest of our programs. It is goodbye for now.
Stay safe.